Mom, leave me alone. I wanna be famous. I wanna be famous. My therapist said I got ADHD. I don't even really know what that means. Let me see those receipts, baby. I'm ready to clock into the bank factory.
Howdy y'all, welcome back to my channel. So I'm just gonna start off by yapping a little bit, just about kind of like a channel update, just updates basically. Housekeeping, I suppose is what you would call it. If you don't care about that, all my videos are chaptered. I'll put a chapter in where we get to the recording, except we're not gonna actually listen to the recording. I'm just gonna read the transcript because I don't want Emily to like, do anything to my channel, basically. I don't feel like dealing with it right now. But anyway. So I kind of just wanted to start off by saying that while I was on Reddit this morning, I saw the post about me just like asking if I could stop saying the words eye roll so much. Yes. Absolutely, I can do that. No problem at all. And I wanted to use that because it reminded me, because I keep forgetting. I wanted to make like an announcement, I guess. Like, but if you have criticisms for like the way I edit or the audio, like, or even any like petty little things like that, like, please don't hesitate to tell me. Because it's important to me. You know, I want the videos to be as good as they can be. I'm interested in making them better always. And especially stuff like that, if it doesn't involve, like, I don't have to change my personality. I'm not, like, married to the words eye roll. Like, I don't care. I can absolutely do that, especially if it is, like, that annoying. Because, you know, at the end of the day, like, yes, it is a petty little thing, but, you know, those can add up. You know, they can add up for sure. So, yep, just wanted to say that. And of course, and, you know, without other people having said things like giving me feedback on the audio and the video and the editing and stuff like that, like, the videos wouldn't be as good as they are now. You know, they just wouldn't be. So all of that stuff is always appreciated. And the reason I think that I was saying the words eye roll so often is because, like, obviously I don't have a face cam, right? However, it's another convenient segue into that. Because I've been meaning to talk about it more on the channel. I don't know. I just keep forgetting. You know, I turn on the camera, I turn on the mic, and I just start yapping about whatever I have on the screen. But yeah, here we are, and I'm strongly considering doing it. I've said before early on that I definitely was gonna do face cam, but then it was like, I don't know how necessary that is. Maybe people wouldn't like that. But now, as many of you know, my channel has been deleted by YouTube's bots, algorithm, whatever, 3 times now for the same thing every time. And I really think that doing the face cam, it would probably help differentiate like my videos from like all of the AI crap that's going around where it's like faceless and they just pump out content all the time. Because I upload every day, sometimes multiple times a day. And I'm pretty sure that's why it keeps happening, because YouTube's been taking like extra measures to like fight back against that kind of stuff. And maybe that's just what my channel keeps looking like to the bots. But yeah, I don't know. Basically, I don't know. My room's not set up for that. I don't have a cute background. Also, that just, like, obviously having a face cam opens you up to, like, it's a double-edged sword, basically. It's just people, like, can get weird about it, and, like, at the end of the day, you know that there's gonna be someone who is gonna get weird about it, especially being a woman in this space. And the space being the internet. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not saying like I'm like super hot or anything. That's not what I'm saying. But just, you know how it is, okay? Most of you are women. I'm sure most of you get very well what I'm saying. But at the same time, I don't want my channel to keep getting deleted, and I don't know what else to do about it. Like, I've really changed up the thumbnails. I've changed up the content a little bit, I guess. I don't know. I just don't know what else to do about it to stop it from happening. And YouTube has not gotten back to me about me. Like, I keep asking, like, am I actually doing anything wrong? And they say nothing. So I take that as a no, right? Because my channel keeps getting reinstated too. Like, almost immediately after I submit my appeal. And, from what I hear, the appeal system doesn't work for, like, fucking anybody. So it's like, I don't know. I just don't know. But I'm thinking about it. I guess let me know what you guys think about it. I don't know, because I don't know. I'm really torn on the subject. I am. I think it would be fun to be able to show off my nails, because I love nails, and have a cute background and all that, but like, would that even, like, what if I do that and then it doesn't even help? But yeah, especially with uploading every day, I don't see myself doing that for every video. Like, I just don't think that'd be a thing. So it's like, would it even help? Really? So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. Like, do you think it would help? I don't know. Or should I just write it, like, just stick through it? Just try to get through this until they, like, get the bots trained or whatever the hell is going on over there. Also, I'm just waiting on one last thing, basically, with YouTube, with the whole monetization thing. And then I probably will open up memberships. I've gotten several comments at this point asking about it, and it's not gonna be, it's probably gonna be like 99 cents, right? And then for the, like, tier 1, and then tier 2 will probably have live streams in it once I eventually get around, like, set up and ready to do that. And that will probably be like, I don't know, it's all gonna be like super cheap, right? I don't like, but yeah, I'm thinking, see, I'm just waiting on one thing with YouTube, and then that will be a go, at least for early access to videos and tier 1 memberships. But then I think I want to wait until I have upgraded my computer before we start doing live streams. And I think some of them will be members only, and some of them might be open, but maybe only members can chat. I'm not sure about that. We'll see, basically. But it's like, what are we gonna do there? We're gonna do, I love acrylic nails, so we're probably gonna do our nails while we listen to old live streams. We're definitely gonna be going over old CXNT live streams with, like, the YouNow. I think there's, like, old Snapchat stuff on there. There's all kinds of old stuff that I want to go through, but it's just so long that a live stream would honestly just probably be the better format for that kind of a thing. And I've said to one other commenter that we are definitely at some point going to do a Guitar Hero live stream in honor of Crystal. That's going to be super fun. And yes, I do play with the nails on. The nails stay on during Guitar Hero. Like, that'll be fun. Maybe we'll play other games while we do, like, just talk about, it'll all be, like, semi-girl world related, I'm sure. Any other, like, completely non-girl world related content, I feel like should just go on another channel. If I ever get around to that. Because, yeah, I've been busy. And just so, like, and this might be, like, it might take, like, what are we in, November? It might take until, like, January for live streams to happen, okay? But just so no one is, like, shocked, I don't think that I'm going to be doing live chats. No, what are they? Super chats. I don't think I'm going to be doing super chats on the live streams. And I have, like, a couple reasons why I don't really like super chats. And I just don't like the way that, like, sometimes people will send in a super chat and it'll be about, like, their personal life. And it'll be maybe sharing a little too much information about like potentially identifying information. I've seen that happen a lot, and also just like the trauma dumping that can happen with the super chats. I don't care for that. And sometimes they can just really pull things like off topic, you know, and I don't like that either. And then sometimes like when there's too many super chats and it kind of becomes like it kind of feels like, well, that's the whole stream and that's like all they do, like that's all this is now. And I don't want people, because there's been so many live streams that I've been a part of that it just feels like they've gotten too big and there's too many chats, and it's like I'm not here to just like listen to like happy birthdays and shout outs and trauma dumping, and but like at the same time, like some of them are really fucking funny because you guys are so funny, like, and some of them are really great at the same time. I get that, right? But it's like, is it worth all the other stuff? I don't know. I don't think so, personally. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe that'll be like a little controversial of a take. I don't know. But that's just kind of how I feel about it. And if we ever do, and I was also thinking like maybe then we could have like some streams where we do turn on super chats, and maybe that could just be like all it is then. Because I know a lot of people like, maybe not a lot. We'll see. Okay, we'll see how many people actually don't like that. Maybe you guys totally love that and we're all on board and we never have to do those streams, and that'll be great, right? And then that would really make it like maybe fun. So then maybe we could do like a charity live stream then, right? Where we have super chats, but they all go to charity. Does YouTube take a cut from that? Or if it's a charity live stream, does YouTube just like put all of it? Because then that'd be cool. Because then that might be more, that would be fun. And it would make it just more special, right? It would make the super chats way more special, I feel like. But yeah, of course, again, leave me your thoughts on that. We'll see how many of you hate that, love that, and we'll go forward from there. But there is absolutely, like, even if a lot of you hate it, there is going to be live streams where there is no super chats. Like, I'm sorry, there is gonna be. But yeah, just as like an example, I think it was on like a Queso stream the other day, and I'm not trying to call out Queso. This is in no way, shape, or form his fault. There's like literally nothing he can do about this type of thing, but that's what I mean though. That's maybe why I just don't want to do it, is like the person sent in a super chat and they were like, my name is so-and-so, and listed off names of like family members, and it was all just first names, right? But like it felt like too many names, to where, you know, it was just too much. It's just too much, you know? And it's like, even if he didn't read it out loud, like thousands of people in the chat would have read it, right? And I'm not saying like, you know, all it takes is one person with bad intentions, and yeah, I don't know. I just don't like it, and I don't want that to happen, right? I don't want to facilitate that. I don't want that to be a thing that could happen on my channel, basically. Not to be like too mothery, but I don't know. Anyway, let's get on to the tea. So, there was a voice note that was released by Jawbone. Boo, I know, boo.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But he released a voice note from Thomas Salamis in relation to Amber, confirming a couple of the rumors from the list. Maybe we should go over the list again. But like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm not going to play that voice note just in case. Hey guys, just wanted to jump in and give a quick little update, because I think that was absolutely the right decision on my part to not listen to the voice note on the channel, because apparently that voice note was edited at like part of it was clipped out where Emily requested that stay between Rachel and her, I think. Like, it wasn't meant to be shared. So, yeah, there we go. I'm just going to read the transcript that was up on Reddit very quickly. And just rest assured, I have listened to the voice note. This is real. It is Emily's voice as far as I can tell. And so she says, I'm going to read it once through and try not to comment on it. She said, she didn't shower very often. Like, it got less and less and less. And like, she didn't even wash her hands after going to the bathroom, and she used the fucking washcloth bullshit. And like, I got pissed because like, I'm like going to wait because like I'm going to like put this bottle of spray bleach next to the counter, and I want you to clean up after yourself after you use it, because I'm like, germs, you know, that's gross. And she was like so upset and offended by it. Oh yeah, I'm like, what? Like, that's just being respectful to others in your household, you know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. Right. So, the thing that, like, other than the obvious, right, the thing that stuck out to me the most was this line where she goes, I'm like, what? Because she said it in exactly the same way that, like, Amber does. You know, when Amber is specifically in the Emily-related Crash Out live streams, which I know they're deleted. I did cover those on the channel, by the way. It's just highlights, not the full thing. They are there, though. But she says that when she's, like, pretending that she doesn't understand what the problem is. And I don't know. I just thought it was a peculiar little similarity. But yeah, let me pull up the rumor list real quick, and we'll compare. And I just want to make this little disclaimer that the releasing of the Amber truck video, this list, and the subsequent voice note, all from people who were possibly in the group chat, is not lost on me, like, you know, right after Rachel being canceled. I do notice that. But that doesn't mean that we can't pay attention to two things at the same time, okay? Because I'll just post more videos. All right, like, that's just what it's gonna have to be. Whatever. Right. And just the way, like, look how this is worded, even. Amber showered less and less as time went on while living in Wisconsin, and it's literally the same as Emily said it, which is strange. And it's that rumor and the sink rumor that was confirmed by this post here. Very peculiar indeed. Like, not even just the rumors, but even the context under which they're being released is just strange, right? It feels, there's just something weird. Was the group chat deleted? I've been seeing that thrown around, but was that like, I haven't seen like any confirmation, just people saying that it was deleted. And even if it was deleted, you know they made a new one. You know they just turned around and made a new one without any, like, of the narcs in it. Narcs is in, like, actual, like, you know what I mean? Not narcissist. So, yeah, I don't know. Might be a little bit of a shorter video, but this is all I wanted to cover. I'm sorry half of it was just me yapping about the channel, but it'll be chaptered. If you don't care about that, you didn't have to listen. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me today, and as always, I will see all of you tomorrow.